welcome back to Vlogmas. Today is Monday, December the 11th, and I just got home from school at 6 o'clock because I was a little bit late leaving, trying to like get things situated because I have a field trip tomorrow and I need someone to, well, I needed someone to come with me. The person who was going to come with me now can't do it, so I had to get that straightened out. And then I stopped by my mom's house because she's going to Disney tomorrow, and so I was dropping by, well, her office. So I dropped off a t-shirt for her to wear. So that is the story there. Just got home. I have some really exciting Amazon packages that were waiting for me. I got scissors, a bag of Laffy Taffy, because my brother-in-law is really into Laffy Taffy. So that's my really exciting haul for today. I just feel like we never have enough scissors, so I got a 3-pack. Hopefully that'll help. And taffy for my brother-in-law. Today's project is, well, the first project is to work on my office. I would need to set up my tree because we're kind of at that point of like, if I don't do it now, there's basically no point. So here is my before of the tree. So I need to like clean up this area. Hello. Clean up this area, clean up that area. I have some things I need to send back, and then pull out the tree. I may not finish everything today, although, I mean, really it's just a tree, and then I have a couple of things to place. So I have like a couple pillows and a couple things, so I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I will also need to wrap some presents for my Secret Santa, because I only wrapped the present for today. I'm gonna wrap something for tomorrow. And then today, in an email, my principal was like, don't forget to bring a treat tomorrow to share with everybody. Listen, no one has said anything about me bringing anything. There was on the schedule, it said there were gonna be salty treats tomorrow. That was it. No one said bring a salty treat. They just said salty treats. And then like last week, it was like cookie day, but like PTA brought cookies. So I wasn't aware that I had to bring something. So as of this morning, it was like, bring a sweeter salty treat tomorrow. And I was like, excuse you? I'm making a sweet treat tonight. I didn't have time to stop by the grocery store. So husband's stopping by the grocery store. He's picking up rotisserie chicken, boxed macaroni and cheese, and some things to make hopefully a cute little Christmassy dessert. And that's the master plan. If he decides not to do that, I won't be that sad because again, they just told us this morning. So, you know, that's on you. So that's kind of the plan. We have a very Christmassy night going on. I have to say, I feel just so relieved that I do not have to go to choir practice tonight. Like, I don't have choir practice tonight, and then I don't have to teach choir practice on Wednesday, and I don't have anything going on after school except tomorrow we're going to dinner with my team. And so I'm like, it just feels like I have so much time and I have all this, it's like, I'm so free. All I have to do is like, you know, teach my classes. And the little kids have been learning about musicals, and they did songs from The Sound of Music for Winter Showcase. So they're watching The Sound of Music. So it's really just the older kids. And with the older kids, I picked like all things that are like really fun, that are musical, that are great. We're using the parachute, we're using the rhythm sticks, we're using the jingle bells, but they're all things that I've done like 8,000 times, and they're not difficult to implement, even though they're fun. So I was really trying to be strategic with this last week of school. Although the third graders came in, they were like, I heard that the other classes got to watch a movie and I want to watch a movie. I was like, well, we're gonna play instruments today. And they were like, but we want to watch a movie. So we took a vote, and it was like 50-50 split down the middle. So I was like, okay, we'll do half of the lesson and then we'll watch half of the movie. That's what I said. That was a compromise. So that's what we did. I was like, whatever, it's much easier to watch a movie than it is to do it. And like the other kids had done it because last week was like concerts, and I had to do tickets, and I had to do like 80 some things so I could on a movie, so I could do all the stuff because we had all the stuff going on. So anyway, neither here nor there. I'm gonna go change and get to Christmasing, I guess. Here we are. 4 more days of school, and hopefully 4 chill days. I have not had Christmas at this school, so we shall see. the tree situation, I'm gonna be honest, I didn't put all the ornaments on it because I just was like, we just need to get it up. So I went with like all the pink and most of the blue and white and silver. I think I'd prefer if they were gold than silver, but these were what we had last year. I wasn't gonna put any of the special ornaments on them, but then I kept finding them and I was like, but I have to use that one. I need a new gingerbread guy for this year. Maybe that'll be my thing. New gingerbread guy. Cleaned this area up. It's a bit cluttered, but it's fine for now. Not in love with this right now, but here we are. I was collecting the white houses and then I was thinking that it would be much cooler to do a gingerbread house every year. So I don't know if that looks too cluttered and if I should go with the white or if the white's not fun enough. I don't know. I need to think on that. Some pillows. Lots of pillows. So that's the current situation. Need to take some stuff upstairs. It's not fantabulous, fantastic, amazing, but it's good enough for right this second. And I can adjust things later. Here's how my little wreath guys turned out. They're cornflakes, marshmallow, butter, basically like a Rice Krispie treat, but with cornflakes. Some of them are pretty good. Some of them I feel like aren't hard enough. So I'm a little worried about like logistically actually taking them and eating them. So we'll see how this goes. I had to grab a bag out of the present wrapping boxes, and look what I found. Thank you, 2023 Becca. This was brilliant. A whole box with wrapping paper cutter, scissors, ribbon, Sharpies, tape, more ribbon. Like, oh, that is such a good find. Hallelujah. So glad I was smart enough to put that all together last year, because that's actually why I bought new scissors. So I was like, I don't have any scissors for wrapping, and yes, this box is broken. But I do have scissors for wrapping. Hello, happy Tuesday. I cannot believe it's Tuesday. Like earlier today, someone was like, 3 more wake ups. And I was like, that's not right. We don't have 3 more days of school. But we do have 3 more days of school. Y'all, it's gonna be a week. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. I'm calling it right now. It's gonna be fine. We had our last field trip today. We went to the nursing home. It went very well. The kids sang so well. I think it might be the best that they have done it. I got lots of videos of it, so that's good. Which is how I know it's the best that they've sung so far. Did a really good job. We went back, we had pizza, and then we did caroling around the school, which is one of my favorite things. We go to all the little kids' classrooms, so we did. It was hard because it was like during like lunches and recesses, so we caught most of pre-K, K1, 2, and 3. We didn't have every single class, but I tried. And went, and we just go in, sing like a little bit of a song, and go to the next class and sing a little bit of a song, so it's like 30 seconds in each one. But it's just really fun, and the kids always love it, and it's just like a fun little thing that we do. Well, I did with my previous choir, and now I'm doing my new choir. So they loved it. They thought it was so fun, and like stopped in the library and singing there, and it was just, yeah, it was a good time. So we did all that. And then tonight, a bunch of people from school all went to dinner together as kind of like a mini Christmas celebration. Like the school had a celebration. I actually didn't go because it was Friday night concert, but just as our own little thing. So that was fun. Just got home from that. Husband got to meet a lot of people from school, and that was cool. And I got to meet a lot of their spouses, which was also fun. So it's like 9:45 now, and I'm in that weird like, do you just go to bed, or is it too early for bed? I don't know. Husband actually got home before me today, and this is why he should not be home without me. Those were not there. Those were in our bedroom, and I came home and was like, whoa. Which actually I like them there because they like filled, this wall was looking real sad. So it fills up the wall really well. I was just like, what did you do? And also, did you look at your presents? Because I have a whole pile of presents here. He says he does not. Also, he picked most of his presents. So there's only like 2 things in there that would be a surprise. Anyway, here's the outfit. Today was plaid day. So I have this really cute plaid skirt from J. Crew. If it's available, I'll link it. They have sold out of a lot of the stuff that I have bought recently, which has been really annoying. This sweater is also from J. Crew. I have it in like 4 colors. And then I'm just wearing like a black t-shirt and comfy shoes. I really should be wearing tights because it's like 30 degrees, but I really needed my comfy shoes because my toe has been hurting really bad. And I think it's just from having lots of squishy shoes. And then I'm wearing this bow again. I have been getting so much use out of this little pack of bows. So highly recommend if you're looking for some velvet bows. They're just, I feel like the shape is really good. I like that they're like doubled and like pointy, and I'm really liking them. They came in 4 colors. Got a little clip. So I have a lot of hair, so it doesn't hold my hair, but I just stick it on top. Anyway, I don't know. I'm gonna go chill or something. We'll see you tomorrow. Hello, happy Wednesday. We're gonna come in here now that my office is finally clean. Hi. I just got home. It is cold outside. I am like, one of my habits is like check the weather every morning. And if you don't do that, I highly recommend you do it, especially if you live somewhere where like it's up and down, up and down. I check it every morning so I know what to wear and I know if I need a jacket and all that kind of stuff. And today I checked it and I was like, oh, it's gonna be in the 60s, so it'll be fine. You know, I'll wear a jacket this morning, it'll be fine. But no, it was gonna be 60, but also windy and cloudy and gross. So it's actually been in the 50s all day and I have been freezing and the school was freezing. And I realize it's much colder than that for most of you because it wasn't the 40s, it was like 40s and then 50s. I realize it's a lot colder than that for most of you, but I was just like, it's gunky outside, it's cold, and all I wanted to do was come home and curl up in a blanket, and that's it. And I was like, I don't want to do anything, and I don't want to teach anybody, and like, I am not here for this today. Not because anything happened, I just was not in the mood for it. That is until I got to my last class. And my 3rd grade, the way we do 3rd grade with the band teacher is we split them in half, so he gets half and I get half, and then we switch. So when I come back in January, I'll have different sets of kids than I have now. So like right now I have the alphabet, basically A through J. When I come back, I'll have, you know, the bottom half of the alphabet. So we were having like a whole holiday themed party. We played instruments, we played games, we like danced around, sang songs. It was so much fun. I was like sitting, you know, managing the music, and then one of the kids was like, Miss Davis, you come dance, and like pulled me, not like, you know, rudely, but you know, came and got me. And so I like, you know, just danced around with him. It was just so much fun. It was so sweet, and it's just moments like that that I'm like, oh, this is the best. Like, this is literally the best. Like, just dancing around the music room, singing, rocking around the Christmas tree. It was great, and they were so, it was so much fun. Anyway, that has nothing to do with anything other than I'm cold. But even though I didn't want to do anything, what I do want to do is all the Christmasing today. So today we're gonna go do some cricketing because I have a shirt to do and I have some ornaments to make. Then we're gonna eat dinner. Then we're gonna make cookies. Today's gonna be gingerbread day. I have decided I'm gonna try, okay, so I always do gingerbread and sugar cookies, right? So I've decided I'm gonna do gingerbread today, and then I'll do sugar cookies either tomorrow or Friday or Saturday. I haven't decided which day, one of those days, because I'm gonna send gingerbread cookies to school and send some with husband to work, and then with the gingerbread and the sugar cookies I'm gonna send a bunch to our church doing like a prison ministry, and so we're sending cookies, like homemade cookies, to the inmates as like a Christmas present. And so I'm going to bag up a bunch of them to go there, which is great because my gingerbread cookie recipe and my sugar cookie recipe make like 8,000 cookies. So then I will keep some of them to eat, and then next week we're gonna make experimental cookies, which is exciting because I always like pin all these fun like cookie recipes on Pinterest, and then I never make them because I'm like, but I want gingerbread. So this way I'll have some gingerbread, but then I can make other things. So today's gonna be gingerbread night after dinner, so that way I have plenty of time. But yeah, that's what's going on. This morning I got one email sent, and I edited part of a video because right now we are doing like bare minimum when it comes to things, because you know, when I talk about this in my book, The Happier Teacher Life, your life kind of swings back and forth. It's like a pendulum. And so when you have part of your life that is really stressful, you need to make other things less stressful. So my December was very stressful because I had rehearsals and I had concerts and I had field trips and I had all this stuff, tons of stuff. And that's all over now, hallelujah. But it just, you know, like I'm still kind of in that like mind space. So I have made the business as easy as possible, and I have done basically nothing. Okay, like I've done videos, I haven't, like Brian's been editing them. Thank you, Brian, because you literally have saved my life this year. I haven't been editing them. I have not been making products. I had a product update that I finished before Thanksgiving. I was waiting on like one thing. I needed to finish, I needed like an hour. I got it done on Monday, like 3 weeks later. So that's a great example of kind of like the space that I'm currently in. Also, I had started some products that were Christmas products that I did not have time. This week is the first time that I've like had time to work on them, but I'm not doing them because there is just not enough time for people to make them and buy them. So they're going to sit on my hard drive, my external hard drive, and next year we can pull them out. Also, it was Bella Day. I'm not just crazy. So they're gonna sit on my external hard drive, and next year when it is early enough that we have time to do the things, I will finish them, and then I'll feel so accomplished that I got things done so early. So that's my plan. I always hate when that happens, but over the years I have learned that this is the best course of action. And y'all know I have many a time posted something way too soon. I mean, I one time posted a whole set of like Christmas themed worksheets like now, and like I always think in terms of weeks. Like if you're planning your lessons weekly, like how many people are planning their lessons, you know, in between now and the holiday? So that's kind of what I think of. Anyway, so we're at bare minimum, just whatever I can get away with doing or not doing at the current moment. It's kind of my, like, all I want to do is Christmas. I want to drink hot chocolate, and I want to make cookies, and I want to wrap presents, and I want to do all the fun Christmassy things, and I have zero desire to do anything else. It's kind of the current vibes. So I'm gonna unload the groceries and I'm gonna change. I'm gonna find something nice and warm because my outfit was adorable, but I was freezing all day. So I definitely should have worn a sweater, but I didn't wear a sweater because it's like the sleeves are not good sweater sleeves, and I was like, oh, it'll be fine. It was not fun. Although I did at least put tights on, so we've got that going. Whoa, with my like plaid shoes, my little nutcrackers, and they're so cute, and everyone all day were like, oh, you're so cute. And I got like my Nutcracker Mickeys I found at Marshall's. I just needed a sweater. That's really, I'm just grumpy today. That's really what it is. Grumpy that I had to go to work when it was cold and dreary and all I wanted to do was lay on the couch. But only 2 more days. And so 2 more days, and then I have 2 weeks. I was gonna say of laying on the couch, but that's not true. I have 2 weeks of cleaning my house and wrapping presents and working on things I have avoided throughout the last couple of weeks. And yeah, so anyway, it'll be fine. I'm gonna go get started on the Christmas thing. We're spending a lot of time in here already. We haven't even started wrapping presents. Also, now I need somewhere for these bells to go. I will leave the recipe down below. The measurements on the recipe, by the way, that'll be free. FYI. Won't even ask for your email. The measurements of the cookies look a little bit weird. It's because my mom took her recipe, or my grandma's recipe, or my great grandma, somebody's recipe. She took someone's recipe and she made it the perfect amount for one thing of molasses, because they're kind of a weird size because she didn't want to have any left over. So all of the measurements are like 1.5 eggs. I just used 2, don't tell her. 7.5 cups of flour, because she just took it and did the math until we had all the molasses gone, so that way we're not having random extra molasses. So, because she doesn't have anything to do with it. I sometimes make them into gingerbread lattes if I have extra molasses, but neither here nor there. So now it's chilling. I'll go work on my shirt while it's chilling. And I totally forgot that I got a package. I like grabbed it and I put it in my office, and then I forgot about it. I got a new romper. We're going to see Holiday Inn the musical this weekend, and I really wanted to wear this, and I was like, no, I don't need to buy a new romper. I just bought a green dress. I don't need a green romper, and like talked myself out of it. And then this weekend I was like, I really want a green romper. So now I just wish I bought it on Black Friday in sale, but whatever. Anyway, so here it is. It's super cute. It should fit because I have another one that's very similar. It has a square neck on it. I'm not sure how I feel about that, but we shall see. I needed like, it was like, if you spend $12 more, you get a free gift. So I bought a notebook, paid for it. It's like necklace and earring set. So I'm gonna keep that or gift it. I don't know. Alright, this morning, instead of work, we're making ornaments at 7 o'clock in the morning. I was going to do them yesterday, but I didn't get to it. So this is my master plan. I want to do gold last initial, and then on top of that do green for the first name. This is for my Secret Santa and her husband, and I'm really hoping that I'm spelling his name right because I don't actually know. I think I'm figuring out this Cricut design space thing. So here is like my master plan. When you hit make, it should do the two greens as one cut and then the yellow as a different cut. Let's see if that is correct. Yes, okay, so I have 1 and then 2 here. And I do not need mirror because this is not heat transfer vinyl, so I just need to cut it out just like this. Let's get cutting. This is my favorite part. Hello, happy Thursday. We're so close to the end. Today was just a normal day, pretty much. There was like a big thing that happened in the gym. It was a glow and grow party, and I didn't have to help with it, which was glorious. But then I had late duty, and we had a kid that got picked up at like 5:15, which is a full hour after they're supposed to be picked up, so that was great. But I'm home now. Tired, hungry, and I'm ready for tomorrow because tomorrow's pajama day. But let me show you today's outfit, because here's the shirt that I made yesterday. I saw this shirt on Etsy and I was like, I have to have that because it's alligators in a Christmas tree and we are the gators. And so I was like, I just need that. And then I was looking at it and I realized they had a cut file for it too, so I was like, perfect, I can get the cut file, make it myself, save some money, make whatever color I want. And so that's how I got to this. I'll link the cut file and the shirt down below. I don't know if you can get the shirt in time, but you know, just in case you also need an alligator Christmas tree, here we go. And then I wore this sweater mostly just because, frankly, I was like, I haven't worn this sweater yet this year, and if I don't wear it today, I'm out of chances because tomorrow's pajama day. So here we are, my super cool sweater. Also, fun fact, my principal has this exact same sweater, which I think is hilarious. We're very different people, but for some reason we have very similar senses of style, and we have many clothes that are the same. And she has this one. I was like, great, don't wear it next week, because she wore it last week. So just, you know, festive and comfy and warm. I wrapped myself up because yesterday was cold all day. So today I was like, I'm wearing a sweater. It's gonna be warm. It's gonna be great. So that was today's outfit. This is from Marshall's TJ Maxx last year or 2 years ago, something like that. Anyway, so it's like 6 o'clock. Husband will be home soon. We're gonna have chili for dinner. I bought the canned chili because I was just not really feeling anything. I'm going to ice these cookies tonight, probably after dinner. So I baked all the cookies yesterday, and it was like 10 o'clock, and I was like, this is a great stopping point. And so I'm gonna ice them tonight, and that'll work because my main thing was I wanted some to take to school, and so I'll have them by tomorrow, so I can take them tomorrow. I can take some of the prisoners, give some to husband to give to work. I feel like I'm not gonna have enough, but here we are. So I'm gonna work on that tonight. It's tonight's projects. I also, before he gets home, I need to get the Decorate With Me video up tonight. I actually did edit that one and it's almost ready to do the voiceover and then it will be ready. So that is the current plan for tonight. And I think we're gonna need to make more cookies. Oh darn. Anyway, yesterday husband put on a video while I was cooking, and it was like a video podcast situation, and it was a guy talking about Christmas and specifically like how to really make your Christmas like your own and enjoyable and not, you know, crazy. And so one of the things he was talking about was like, make sure, you know, those simple things that you enjoy doing that you do. And here's the thing, those things that I love are things like baking cookies, playing piano, and doing DIY projects. So this morning when I skipped doing any work because I was making a Christmas ornament for my Secret Santa, like those things like that and like cookies and icing them tonight, like those are things that really light me up. And so those are things I want to like make time to do. And so like hearing that just really reminded me, especially because I was doing something that does light me up, and I was like, this is what I like about Christmas. Like I love like baking, the songs, so playing songs, also going to concerts, one of my favorite things, going to shows, concerts, all that, and participating in them as well. And then like DIYs, like crafting, like because I always love that, but I just don't always have the time. And then like Christmas movies and hot chocolate, and y'all, my Secret Santa has gotten me like 4 boxes of hot chocolate, so I think I'll be ready in the hot chocolate realm. So anyway, all that to say, find some stuff that lights you up and make sure you're doing those things and you're not just like doing all the things for other people and not enjoying yourself this holiday season. It's been inspiration. The other thing I want to say, I think I talked about this yesterday, about balance, is if you're not feeling it, it's okay to just not do the work. There's some stuff that has to get done, okay? So like videos are going up on Sunday. Emails are being sent out. I've even gotten on Instagram once or twice, but you don't have to do all of the things if you're really not feeling it right this second. Normally, any other time of the year, I'm like, you know, push through, we gotta do the things, but right now, it's okay to let go a little bit. It's okay to let go. It's okay to let go and go bake cookies. You have my permission. I mean, your sales might reflect it, maybe or maybe not, but I give you permission anyway. Okay, go do something. Bye. So I have a super fun habit of destroying all of my little cake decorating tips, which is something that was on my Christmas list this year, so hopefully that'll be replenished. But I got these little tubey things, which I think I like so far. A little hard to fill, but the one they came with is super tiny. Is the other one the same? I think so. I guess I can pull it out and look at it. And then the only one I can find in my drawer is way too big. I don't really know what I'm gonna do. I found a slightly bigger one. I think that'll do, because that's the first one. This is the second one. This is the third one. That'll do. I'm gonna eat that guy.
But I want to read a lot more books, maybe for 2024. I'm setting my goal.
A bit while I do this. First of all, if you're using this thing, it is much easier when it's full. Oh my gosh, I was like struggling, and then I refilled it, and I was like, this is so much easier. And if it's getting hard, like untwist the cap a little bit and then it will allow some air to get in and that will make it so much better. And then also like the warmer your icing is, the easier it spreads. Not that mine was like cold, but just I think now that it's been in my hand for a while, it is much better than it was. Anyway, so let's chat a little bit about this year and next year. This year has been weird. It has been very odd. It's been really odd for a couple of reasons. One, I feel like I set goals, but I feel like I wasn't as like really on top of things as I maybe would be in a normal year. And I think a lot of that at the beginning of the year was just not knowing job-wise what I was gonna do, because I knew that I knew I wasn't going back to my old school, but I didn't know if I was gonna get a full-time job or a part-time job, or if I was gonna just quit altogether, because I was at the point of like, if I can't find a new job, then I'm just gonna quit altogether. And first of all, the not knowing was very stressful to me, because y'all know I like to have a plan. Secondly, kind of how I went about this was I was like, okay, we're just gonna see what's available. And so I figured I'd start with looking for full-time jobs at public schools, because my district does like a transfer window, internal transfer, where you can transfer between two schools more easily, essentially, than like getting a whole new job, essentially, if that makes sense. So I figured I'd start there, and then if that didn't work, then I would start emailing, like if there wasn't just anything available or anything that I wanted, then I would start emailing some principals of private schools and seeing if there were any part-time jobs. And I figured if that didn't happen, then it would be a sign that I was meant to take the business full-time. And so I was very much at an impasse, and that's kind of how I approached it. As a Christian person, I'm gonna be honest, I pretty much was like, it's stressful not knowing, but I'm sure it's gonna be fine. God, figure it out. That was kind of my mood of like, you know, and that was kind of my thought of, you know, if I'm not meant to have a full-time job, then don't let there be one, you know, and if I am meant to, then make like the perfect situation pop up. And that's what happened. The perfect situation popped up, which is this job that I have now that I really do like. So that, and then also like going into a new school, like I really wanted to not put a ton of pressure on myself business-wise while I was doing all of that. Just the overwhelming exhaustion of the past 6 years, frankly, at my old school, like just feeling really tired of all of it, kind of all bled together. And especially coming off of last year where I got really burned out and realizing like I can't do that again, it was just, this year has been so weird, because I didn't want to put a lot of pressure on myself, but then I did want to do well. And then on top of that, between the economy and just the state of the world, like just my normal sales have not been any better. They have been the same as last year, is essentially what it is. And they're not bad. And so that's been a whole other thing, is like my sales aren't bad, but also they haven't been growing. And so the lack of growth has been really hard for me to be okay with, and just really hard for me to deal with, because I like to set big goals and I like to, you know, accomplish things. And so February, which is one of my biggest months every year, when I made like $100 more than I made last year, I was like, what in the world? And then it just continued the whole year. And so it has just been, it's just been a weird year. And then that really contributed to my like, you know, do I really want to bust my butt doing all of the things to grow when like it just really felt like nothing was helping, which isn't necessarily true, but that is just like the mood that I have been in this year. And then, you know, talking to y'all, and like I don't want to ever seem ungrateful, and I don't want to discourage people just because I'm, you know, currently feeling all of the feels, has just added another layer of stuff on top, because I always want to be real, but I don't want to come off as, you know, mean or ungrateful or anything, because I'm so grateful for everything. But this year has just not been what I thought it was going to be. So currently I've been thinking a lot about next year and what I want to do. And I am caught currently between, I really want to set the bar really high, partially because I know if I set the bar really high, it will help me get out of this funk, because I will do the things that are necessary to hit said bar. 1. 2, I have really big personal goals of like finances and stuff that I would like to hit personally and in the business. And so, like, you know, frankly, the more money I can make, the closer we get to those things. I would love, 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 love to hire some more people next year. I'm still working on paying off debt, so that we've done really well this year, but like need to continue that. And then on top of that, like, frankly, there are some really big vacations I would like to do that I'm kind of like, I don't know if they're gonna work out. And so it's just like all of these things coupled with, I have to figure out a schedule, because even though I want to do better, I really can't work that much more. I mean, I can work more than like right now, where I'm making ornaments and decorating cookies every day, but I can't really work more than I do on a normal month, you know, when it's not concerts and crazy and just all of the things. So this is where I'm currently at, the impasse of, you know, how do I do more, how do I do better without necessarily doing a ton more? Because the obvious answer is, oh, well, you know, I'll just work more. And then I'm like, realistically, where can I fit more work in? You know? Yeah, I mean, y'all know, because you see all the stuff I do. You understand? Look at those cookies. The lady I used to work with is supposed to be stopping by picking up cookies, but she wasn't sure if she was coming today or tomorrow. So I went ahead and took the undecorated cookies in case she came today, but she did not. So anyway, so I'm having lots of thoughts and feelings, because I am already starting to, you know, plan out next year and thinking about, you know, what I want to do and how we're gonna make things happen, and looking at like, there's a lot of like home renovation stuff that I want to do, and just kind of, you know, although yes, that takes time, and it also takes money, and so it's just, it's all a numbers game. So yeah, and then on top of that, I'm like, this year I, you know, didn't get anywhere near what my goal for last year was, and so that kind of stresses me out, because I don't want to be like, you know, basically I don't want to do that again. I don't want to have a huge goal that I don't even come anywhere near. So I'm trying to really think through, like, strategically, what are the things that I can do in the business that will make the biggest difference, and where are some areas that I maybe am wasting some time that I could do better with, and just all of the fun thoughts going through my brain right now. And all I want to do is watch Christmas movies and drink hot chocolate. Oh my gosh, my Secret Santa got me like 4 boxes of hot chocolate. Like, this is a lot of hot chocolate. We got that, and bake more cookies and watch movies, and I haven't wrapped any presents. except the ones I already gave to my Secret Santa. I don't even have the ones for tomorrow wrapped. It's quite a mood when you're like, I don't want to do anything, but also here's 8,000 things I should do, and I need to do better, but I can't do any more. I don't really have any good solutions for you today. Just these are the things that are currently on my mind. So, like I said, continuing to just think through what I really want. Trying to figure out how I can really get there and how I can kind of optimize the business. That's a big thing for next year, is really working on optimizing and updating. There's a lot of products that need updating, and I have started updating this year, and it has made a huge difference. And just really making sure I'm not like wasting my time on products that aren't gonna make a good amount of money, and or marketing platforms that aren't gonna, you know, do super well and stuff like that. So these are all the things that I'm currently thinking about here on this Thursday night, and just in general. And if you're thinking or feeling any of those things, you are not alone. So there we go. That's where we're at. That's where we're at. Anyway, I'm gonna finish these cookies. I don't have that many more. Yeah, I just have these, and then I have a stack over there. I undercooked a few, which is how I like them. And so I'm gonna keep those. And my frosting for them is just gonna be like, swipe it on like it doesn't need to look pretty because I'm gonna eat them. But here we have these. I realized yesterday I've made so many batches of cookies that I have gotten very efficient at it. I basically set a timer on my phone. I cook these for 8 minutes, and so I'll do 8 minutes, and I never turn it off. I just keep hitting the repeat button, because by the time one is ready to come out, I always have another one ready to go in. I always have them like in rotation. I don't stop cutting for anything during the whole like baking process. I've gotten really efficient at just the whole situation, which is kind of fun. Now, the next step is to get better at decorating, because this is not my forte. But alas, here we are. I'm gonna finish these up. I'm gonna finish up watching some bullet journal videos, so that's one of the next things on my project, and that's all I've got for you. So I'm gonna let this be done, let Brian get this one going. Thanks, Brian. And I will see y'all in the next one, which will bring with us winter break, because winter break is tomorrow. Also, oh my gosh, I cannot believe how many of y'all have to go to school next week, and I am so sorry. So sorry. So sorry. Because we're done tomorrow. And although I love my new school, and I have to say, I cannot even explain to you how different the level of exhaustion is this year than last year. Last year, I was like, I am just so dead. And this year, I'm like, I'm excited about break, but it's not the same. It is not the same as that level of like, can barely pull myself out of bed. And I just am constantly reminded of reasons why I'm so happy that I have this new job. I have to say, I still miss my kids from my old school. And I sometimes miss my classroom because it was so huge. And I had so much stuff. My new school doesn't have very much stuff. I have like 3 xylophones. It's really sad. But I'm just so happy. I'm just so happy. So, like, I constantly am like, I'm so relieved I don't have to go there. And it sounds so bad. But yeah, and a lot of it is just, you know, after years and years, you just kind of get up. I'm not decorating, back up. After years and years, you just kind of get to the point where you're like, yeah, okay, I'm done. But gosh, I'm so relieved. So relieved. Anyway, gonna finish up these last few. I only ate like 3 cookies tonight, so I feel like that's doing pretty well. Also, I feel like I'm not gonna have any cookies left. Get down. Okay. I gotta go. Bye.